Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're brand new to the channel, my name is Scott, and this is the Scott Aromatico Fragrance Review channel, and today we're going to be talking about my top 10 favorite beast mode fragrances. What makes these beast mode fragrances, you say? Well, for me, they have to have a big scent bubble, a long scent trail, and they have to last all day. These are fragrances that really pack a punch, and they're perfect for when it's colder outside. They will cut through that cold weather like a hot knife through butter. Let's go ahead and get started. My first pick of the day is from Aroma Concepts on Paris Corner. This one is called Killer Oud, and this one is perfectly named. When you think of Killer Oud, I want you to think of Amawage's Interlude Man, because this is an inspiration of that fragrance, and boy is it dead on. This fragrance really packs a punch. It's slightly fresh on the opening, very balsamic, it's warm and spicy, it's smoky and woody on the dry down, and this thing goes all day. This juice really packs a punch. If you want a fragrance that turns heads and cuts through that colder weather, then pick none other than Killer Oud, because you're going to save a lot of money. This fragrance on Amazon is 40 bucks. I think if you buy Amouage Interlude Man, it's somewhere between $200 and $300. So that's a big savings, and you're getting a fragrance that lasts all day, has a huge scent bubble, and it's going to really get you noticed. This is a confidence-boosting fragrance. Next fragrance we're going to be talking about is from the house of Zaharoff. One of my favorite fragrances. To me, this is a masterpiece. It's a perfect 10. I'm talking about none other than Signature Rosé. If you're looking for an amazing fragrance with an intoxicating scent trail, huge scent bubble, and just lasts all day, look no further than Rosé. Now guys, I know what you're thinking. You don't like rose fragrances. This one is different. This one will change your mind. This is the fragrance that got me started on rose fragrances. This one is amazing. Yes, it's got all kinds of rose in here. It's got an amazing rose incense. The base is just got so much depth. There's oud, there's myrrh. It's very resinous. There's a beautiful sweetness coming from that vanilla and the sugar cubes. This fragrance is gorgeous. And I'm telling you, the first time I ever sprayed it, I could smell it on my clothes for days. You know, I got a little bit on my shirt, hung it back in my closet, and we were smelling this fragrance for 3 days straight. I kid you not. My wife can verify this one. So this one absolutely lasts all day. You've got to try this one. This is Signature Rosé. Next fragrance on my list is a little bit polarizing, but I love it. It's the perfect house to start with. If you're looking to buy luxury niche fragrances, you don't know where to start with Mancera, because you get more bang for their buck. These fragrances are very affordable, but this one in particular is a flamethrower in a bottle. Man, as soon as you spray this, you get so much cinnamon. You get that crisp green apple. You get the vanilla, and then the tobacco and the oud really kick in, and it can be polarizing because that scent is really strong. Those two scents together, along with that cinnamon, wow, it is a fire bomb, and it smells good. I love it. Now again, I admit it's a little harsh in the opening, but the dry down is absolutely amazing. It's some of the best vanilla you'll ever smell mixed with that cinnamon. I love it. Man, the scent bubble is huge, so you got to be careful when you're spraying this, and that goes for all these fragrances. Be careful with the sprays. You don't need to be an oversprayer with these fragrances that I'm mentioning, because you will choke somebody out. So be careful with this one, but it is absolutely intoxicating. This one is called Red Tobacco. Next fragrance on my list. Listen everybody, ladies, gentlemen, do not be afraid. I know we all like the big boys. We like the big designer houses. We like the big luxury niche houses. But don't be afraid to look up and do your research and spend some of your money with these indie niche houses, because in this economy they could really use your help. And I'm talking about this company in particular out of Rochester, New York. This is called Flower City, and this one is called Bourbon Vanilla. If you're looking for a grown-up fragrance that's sensual and seductive and that lasts all day, you got to be careful with the sprays. Bourbon Vanilla is the fragrance for you. Absolutely smells like photorealistic vanilla ice cream. The purest vanilla ice cream you can possibly smell. And then somebody took some aged bourbon in an oak barrel and poured it over your vanilla ice cream. That's what you get with this scent. And then mix it with that charred wood accord that kind of comes in as the fragrance is developing, and it helps balance out that sweetness. Absolutely amazing. You've got to be careful with the sprays. The scent bubble is huge, and this will go for days on your skin. I kid you not. If you don't take a bath, this will go for days. And even if you do take a shower, you're probably still going to smell this on your skin. This one is absolutely incredible. This one is called Bourbon Vanilla. Next fragrance I'm going to be talking about, there's a lot of oud fragrances on my list today because let's face it, oud really packs a punch. It is a good note in the base and just helps give a lot of fragrances depth. And I'm talking about this one in particular. This is my favorite pickup from 2022. This is Stronger With You Oud. This is a flanker of the original Stronger With You, but this one is one of my favorites. There's two that are my favorites, and this one is one of them, and I'm so glad I picked this one up because it has the original DNA, you know, boozy, vanillic, a little bit nutty, a little bit gourmandish, and then the oud in here is blended to perfection. I'm telling you, it is so smooth, so creamy, and it doesn't have that medicinal vibe that, you know, some of you hate. I understand that. This one is absolutely worth a pickup because it goes forever and it is a scent trail. Be careful with the sprays on this one. This one's going to cut right through the cold. I'm telling you, you're going to pick up wafts all day long and all night long. So gorgeous. All right, next one on my list. This is in the Fragrance Hall of Fame. If it's not, it needs to be. This is one of my favorite pickups. This is another flanker to an original, and I feel like this one is the best one. This is by Viktor and Rolf. I know they have the cheesy bottles. This one is called Spice Bomb. You pull the pin, spray it, and you've got an intoxicating fragrance that's spicy, vanillic, a little bit of lavender, and beautiful tobacco. Now, I will admit the tobacco is not forward. To me, this is more of a vanilla fragrance, but I'm here for it with the spiciness, the freshness. This is absolutely gorgeous, and you're going to get 8+ hours on your skin. You're going to get compliments. You're going to turn heads. This is a real compliment getter. And this is one of those fragrances that through the day I just keep picking up wafts all day long, and it puts a smile on my face because it smells so damn good in the dry down. This one is absolutely intoxicating. If you haven't tried it, try Viktor and Rolf's Spice Bomb Extreme. All right, next one on the list. This one is a great fragrance. It's seductive, it's sensual, it's a little bit on the pricey side, but to me it is worth the price. You're really getting great quality when you buy from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is from Master Perfumer Francis Kurkdjian. This is called Grand Soir or Good Night. This fragrance is incredible. Like I said, it's seductive, it's sensual, it's perfect for a date. I get 8+ hours on my skin. And what you got in this fragrance, basically in a nutshell, a little bit of lavender, there's some leather nuances, but this is all about the amber and the vanilla. It's so cozy. Man, you wear this on a date night, maybe the snowflakes are coming down hard, you're in front of the fireplace watching a movie, you're reading a good book with your loved one, your significant other. They're going to love the way you smell with this fragrance right here, and it is intoxicating. Be careful with the sprays, though I know this thing projects. It is absolutely amazing for cutting through cold weather. All right, next fragrance we're going to be talking about. This fragrance is fun. It's got nostalgia written all over it, and it is masterfully done. To me, it's underrated. Maybe it's gotten a lot of hype. I'm sure it has, but to me, it still hasn't gotten enough because this one is masterfully done. It's very artistic. It's called By the Fireplace. And when you smell this fragrance, it's going to put a smile on your face because I used to do a lot of camping when I was a kid, and this just reminds me of sitting by the campfire, roasting marshmallows, period. That's what it makes me think of. And you've got to be careful with this one because as this fragrance starts to develop, you really smell that charred, burning wood. You get that beautiful vanilla. This is a very nice vanillic scent. It really smells like toasted marshmallows, and I'm here for it. It puts a smile on my face every time. Got to be careful with the sprays. One time I oversprayed this one, and I became so sick. It just was really cloying, and I had to be careful as I choked out everybody in the car. I'll just put it to you that way. So be careful with these fragrances, y'all, because I'm giving you some powerful scents here, okay? Be thinking of some fragrances in your head that are beast mode for you, that you really enjoy, and please share them down below after this video because I really love learning from you guys. You know, it really helps me, you know, build my fragrance collection, and it helps the viewer and the audience as well. We all feed off each other and bounce ideas off each other, and I love that. All right, next one I'm going to be talking about, this is a luxurious fragrance. When you think of Lancôme, you probably think of department store, you think of makeup. Man, they really stepped up their game with the fragrances. This one right here is absolutely gorgeous. This one is called Ood Bouquet, and ladies and gentlemen, this bottle is spectacular. I love the presentation, and I love, love, love the scent even more. Think of warming amber, think of vanilla, lots of oud, rose, praline that gives us a chocolatey vibe. I wore this on Christmas night. My parents came over, and I filled up the room and everybody was telling me how great I smelled, but I sprayed, once again, too many sprays and I was starting to get sick. It was really becoming cloying. So you have to be careful because this one will last all day. This will go forever, and the scent bubble's huge. It filled the whole room when my parents came over, and I had to literally go in the bathroom and wash this off. So this one is great. It smells amazing. It's a little bit gourmandish, a little bit earthy. The oud in here is strong but not medicinal and just chocolatey. I love, love, love this fragrance. I love it. So gorgeous. All right, guys. Next one on the list. Here we go. This one, another flanker of Stronger With You. This is Stronger With You Intensely. Love this one. It's great, right? These fragrances right here both pack a punch. This one right here is nutty. It's got a toffee accord. It's vanillic. It's boozy, a little bit woody. I love this fragrance. Got to be careful. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but all these fragrances really pack a punch. They'll cut through the cold weather, and you will be smelling amazing and intoxicating, guys. So there you have it. I think I've given you my whole list. That was my top 10 fragrance list of really beast mode fragrances that pack a punch, right? Let me know your list in the comments down below because I think everybody could learn something from it, and I just get a kick out of reading your comments. So there you have it. If you got any value whatsoever from my video today, which I know you have, leave a thumbs up. If you want to be a part of my fragrance family, it won't cost you a dime. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button down below, and I'd love to have you. And then go ahead and hit those bell notifications so that you're all notified every time I have a new video coming out. And you know, who knows, I'm doing giveaways, I have special events, special interviews, so you don't want to miss any of that good information. And it just plain out helps me out because it helps the algorithm. So please leave that comment down below and leave that thumbs up. And it's okay if you share this video with your friends and family. I hope wherever you are all finding peace and happiness. Until next time, this is Scott Aromatico. Ciao.